Let's talk TBR, you guys. I'm Freyleyce, and welcome back to another one of my videos. You saw the title, you saw the intro. Today we're going to talk about all the books that are on my TBR. So I haven't been on Goodreads for very long. I think since September of 2021. So just a few months. I don't have that much of a TBR. Honestly, like before Goodreads, I didn't even have a TBR. I had some authors that I wanted to check out, but really I would just read whatever Kindle recommended. Now we're a little more sophisticated. By the way, you can check out my Goodreads. It's down in the description. I'm really active on there. I love interacting with everybody. Today we're gonna go over all of the books that are on my TBR, and it came out to exactly 58. And that's pretty good, actually. I kind of go through it every few weeks. Like, you're not really gonna read this one. You just one-clicked it. It's pretty like groomed, I guess. There's not really another word for that, even though I really wish there was. I like to keep my TBR nice and pretty. My dog is on my bed and he's staring at me, and I think he's gonna growl at me because he's hungry. I already fed you breakfast. I don't know what more you want. So say, let's let me film, okay? We're gonna go over each book. I'm hoping this video won't be too long. I'm just gonna give you guys like this is the book, I wanna read it, don't really know when I'm gonna get to reading it, this is how I discovered it, kind of stuff like that, you know? So actually I have 2 books on my physical TBR, so let's start with those 2. These ones I can actually reach, because in my last video I tried reaching Creedon, which is back there, right? And I fell over. I cropped that part out because it was very embarrassing. So we actually have 2 Colleen Hoover books. Colleen Hoover is just really easy to find, especially on Marketplace, and I'm trying to get a lot of my books secondhand to, you know, like minimize the waste and the amount of revenue that goes toward Amazon, because they're not the greatest company. That's irrelevant. First one we have is Reminders of Him. Like I said, Colleen Hoover is so easy to find on Marketplace if you can snatch them before they fucking go. Oh my god. Yeah, I got Reminders of Him. I really don't know if I'll ever read this. I mean, I hope to because it's on my shelf. All of these others I've read and enjoyed, right? But it's more women's fiction from what I'm getting. I've read a few Colleen Hoover before. I enjoyed them. They're not top of any list. Cover is pretty. It's nice. It's in great condition. So, you know, on my TBR. We'll see if I get to it. This one I do actually want to get to. This one's Verity. Yeah, I really want to get to this one. I showed you guys this in my last haul, but I'm stoked for it. Really want to film it for a reading vlog, but I've scheduled so much stuff on my channel coming up that I have no time for this. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. It'll probably be sometime in April though. Okay, so let's talk about them in the order that I'm hoping to read them, because I have a vlog coming up soon. I'm going to be reading 3 books in that vlog. This is going to be a long video, guys. So first book is Ashes by Dylan Page. Currently reading that one, actually. I guess it's not really on my fucking TBR. I'm currently reading this one because I'm going to be reading Mercy by Dylan Page, which actually came out today. I'm fucking stoked for this. If you know, I love 2 books before this. So Mercy, I'm really looking forward to reading this one for a vlog. And I'll also be reading The Savage by Sophie Lark. And that one comes out on March 15th, I think. So the vlog will come out a few days after that, probably. I haven't decided what the 3rd book in the vlog is going to be, but I've been waiting for this release for so fucking long. And if it comes out, I'm going to be reading it, obviously. And that is Kinetic. I can't even fucking say it. I'm not gonna try. By Runex, and this is supposed to come out February 28th, but I know she's had a little struggle with her mental health recently, so she's pushed release date and kind of just left it open, so it's not like a pre-order where we know what the date is. It's just gonna happen. So if it happens in the next like 2 weeks, I'll be reading it for this vlog. Okay, we're just gonna scroll through my Goodreads right now and see what we see. So at the top of the list, Fragmented Illusions by Marianne. Started a book by her. It's her duet, I think, like last year. And I just got swept up in another book and forgot about it. But this one is MMF, and I'm a sucker for one of those. So I added it to the TBR. I'll probably get to it because MMF, like, yeah, okay, we can do that one. It's pretty high up here on the TBR, even though I one-clicked it like today. Kiss of Death by LP Lovell. I'm not even gonna try. I one-clicked this too. I've read a bunch of LP Lovell and Stevie J. Cole 2021, and they were great. They were great, but they were also in my like high school bully romance era, and I love the cover, so I'm excited to go into this one. Not too high up there on the TBR though. And then you have The Metamorphosis duet by Ren Blakely, I think. Bitch, I'm a sucker for Rockstar, okay? Like, that's why I clicked it. It was giving really dark and emotional, and it has a guitar on the front. So I one-click this. This is high up there too. It's a duet, and I'm just excited for it. And then you have Overcast by Hazel Grace. I fucking loved Crazy for This Girl by Hazel Grace, so I saw this one, I was like, oh, I like the cover. And I think the blurb somewhat intrigued me. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. And click this one. It looked cute. Something in the Way by Jessica Hawkins. I added this to the TBR because I saw it on More to Mary's channel. I don't think I'll really read this. Blurb sounded good, so I one-clicked it. Basically, the story of my life. So when I'm looking for a book, I'll just scroll through my TBR and be like, oh, that looks nice, and then start it, right? So I just put it on there, like, if I was in the mood for something like that. It's kind of different from what I normally read. So that's pretty much why I added it. Krish by NJ, I'm not gonna try and say her last name because I don't want to pronounce it wrong. That author actually messaged me asking me to read this, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. I understand that like newer authors need to get their book out there somehow, but I don't know how I feel about that. She also did say it was sensual more than erotic, and I was like, that would not be for me then. I would probably start it sooner if it was a standalone, so I don't know how I feel about it being a trilogy. We'll see. Big Fucks by Tilly Cole. Bitch, this has been on my TBR for so long, like, I mean, a year. I think the reason I didn't start it was because it's not on KU. I'll have to check that. Hopefully it's on Scribd then, because I want to start this. I know it's super dark. I mean, that's like instantly intriguing, but I also know that it's kind of emotional, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I put it on my TBR. I'm gonna get to it. I just don't know when. Then Never King by somebody, I don't know. I put this on my TBR because I saw everyone reading it, but I don't know if I like the retelling of Peter Pan. Honestly, I don't really love retellings. So we'll see. And then you have Rune X's to be announced standalones that she has. So she has the Jungle standalone, the Sea standalone, Snow standalone. Yeah, so I've added all of those to my TBR. I mean, I don't know when they're coming. I hope they come soon, but I'm reading them. Doesn't even matter when they come. I'll be reading them. Then the Santiago, I think, trilogy by Caroline Witcher. I think I said that right, but I saw this. I don't even know where I saw this on. I was like, you know what? It intrigues me kind of. It's on KU. It's a trilogy. Yeah. Next time I want to read Mafia, I'll read this one. The Queens and Monsters series by JT Geisinger. Not even gonna try. Seen this everywhere. A lot of people love it for Mafia. Once again, when I'm in the Mafia mood, I'm totally gonna read this because even though it's hyped up so much and I'm kind of scared if I'll love it or not, just based on the like blurb and the plot. So definitely gonna bump this up. Descent by Sam Marino. I know this is like darker high school psychopath hero. I know it's also long, and I was like shocked when I saw how long it was. I was like, why? But yeah, I one-clicked it. Maybe might read it, maybe not. I don't know. Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. Bitch, I bought this last night, and I woke up and I remembered, and I was like, that was so dumb. But I am really looking forward to this. I read a book last year called, oh my god, I don't remember what it was called. It was really fucking emotional, and I think Archer Hale is along those lines. Bitch, I know his last name from TikTok, okay? But I do love the like closed off guy who's kind of like the outcast. I love that. And apparently Archer Hale fits that description. So I bought this. It'll be here when it gets here, and then I'll probably read it. Culty by Mariana Zapata. I loved Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and a bit of her other stuff. This looked intriguing. I know it's a little taboo, but I feel like it's more contemporary taboo, and I prefer to go for darker taboo. But this looked really interesting to me, so I one-clicked it. Escape the Light by A.R. Thomas. I don't really know where I found this or what compelled me to one-click it. I think I found it on like KU or something. Blurb sounded good, so I one-clicked it. Basically the story of my life. Blurb sounded good, so I one-clicked it. Basically the story of my life. Deadly Hearts Book 2 by Brianna Theory. I enjoyed the first one, even if vampires somehow weren't meshing for me in that moment. So when vampires do want to fuck with me again, I'm gonna read this. Raw by Belle Aurora. This is a series, psychopath hero. Again, I think it's also Mafia 2. Literally, I have no fucking idea. So, I mean, I get to it when I get to it. Hades and Persephone trilogy or series, I think, by something St. Clair. I bought this off Marketplace. It's with my friend in the city because I live outside the city, so she picked it up for me. Whenever I get this, I'll definitely be jumping into it because it's intriguing. Apparently it's a little spicy, which I was kind of shocked to hear. It's really popular on Book Talk. I have to read everything that's on my bookshelf. Just when? That is the question. This Love Hurts Book 3 by Willow Winters. Bitch, I could not get through the second book. It was an audiobook, 4 hours, and I couldn't get through it. I do want to see how it ends, but it's not really compelling, so I might get to this one, I might not. I Dare You by Chantal Tessier, and actually her most recent release should be on this one too. I signed up for an arc of that. I knew I wasn't gonna get it, and I didn't, and I was like kind of sad. I was like, bitch, you knew this. But I loved The Ritual, and so I wanted to like explore more into her world. I'm probably gonna read her most recent release for this one though, so I don't really know what's on the TBR. Shallow River by H.D. Carlton. I've heard this is extremely fucked up and kind of taboo. So I one-clicked it. I saw this on Naima's channel. I can link that down below for you guys. I love her channel. I love a bunch of her recs because we have really similar taste. When she talked about this book, I was like, you know, when I'm in the mood for something really fucked up, I might just read this. Under Lock by Mariana Zapata. Like I said, I kind of want to go for the more like less contemporary. I don't know. I think this guy's in a motorcycle club or something to do with motorcycles. So I'm feeling a little less contemporary with this one, so I added it to the TBR. Oh, you also have Dark Verse Book 5 by Brunex. Obviously, I'm excited for this one. Like, I know she pushed this release date back again, which was so sad, but I'm really forcing myself to be considerate here. So I'm just excited. Whenever it comes, I'm gonna fucking read it, and it's going on my shelf. Sempre or Something by J.M. Darhauer. Siri, how do you say sempre? She showed me YouTube videos of how to pronounce it. Bitch, I don't have time for that. Yeah, I've seen some of J.M. Darhauer's stuff, but they had men on the cover. Kidding, but this one was on Scribd audiobook form, so I was like, you know what, if I want to read an audiobook, I'm gonna read this one. But I'm really not in the audiobook mood right now. It's embarrassing, so this one is pushed way back. Penelope Douglas's next book series. The first one comes out on March 21st. I haven't decided if that's going to be included in my reading vlog or not, but I haven't read the series before this, like the Fall Away series, I think it's called. I've only read her standalones, minus Birthday Girl. Don't ask me why. I don't know if I should prep myself before going into this or if I just should go into it. We'll see. The Boy on the Bridge by Sam Marino. This also has a man on the cover. I don't really know why I added it to here. The premise just sounded cute. More contemporary, but cute. And then you have Bad Saint, or the like all the pretty things series. What? By Monica James, and this I found an audiobook in Scribd, so I added it. I don't know. I know Morta Mary liked it, and we have a similar taste as well, but I just don't know if it's gonna be like, I don't know. You also have Beyond the Roses or something with a really pretty cover. I also have that on audiobook. I don't know why it's not on my TBR. But yeah, I added it. If I read it, I'll read it. In the Midst of Chaos, which is by C. Lamari. There's no cover for this yet. She hasn't even announced if it's coming this year or not. But I saw it on Goodreads and I was like, bitch, I'll read anything she writes. Especially an MC romance. So I'll click this one. When it comes, I'll be devouring it. Fucking hell. By Sophie Lark. I know she's starting to write this soon. I'm very excited. Like I said, I don't really like retellings, but I'll read this one. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I read Lotus by Jennifer Hartman, which is in the same world. It's kind of similar but kind of different. Super emotional. But this one, don't know what it is, but I read the blurb and the premise and I'm like, oh, that doesn't really interest me. But I know y'all fucking love it. It's dark romance, forced proximity, so I should probably get on it. Arcana by Runex. Can you tell I love anything she writes? Yeah, I'm super excited for this one. It comes out like September 30th or something, so just in time for spooky season, I'll be fucking reading this. Pandora's Box Duet by Liza James. This is a female-female romance, and I've only read one, which was Tris Six Venom by Penelope Douglas, and I enjoyed that one. It wasn't like a top favorite, and I don't know if it was just the plot or the book or if it was female-female romances in general, but I want to check this one out. It's cult. Apparently it's like steamy and dark, so yeah, I want to check it out. A Fall of Man, Angelus #2 by Brianna Jean. Bitch, I've been waiting for this one. Brianna's books are right there on my shelf. I love her, and I loved The Rise of Monsters, which is book 1. It's paranormal, it's reverse harem, and I fucking loved it. I don't know when this next one is coming out. In like 2 years since she released The Rise of Monsters, so I need this now. Caution to the Wind, Fallen Men book 7. Bitch, are you kidding me? Fallen Men was one of my favorite series of 2021. I need this. It's coming out April 29th. So excited. Flow, which is the novella before the Grip trilogy, or I guess part of the Grip trilogy, sorry, by Kennedy Ryan. I've read Kennedy Ryan in the past. I read Longshot. I know y'all fucking love that, but to me, I went in thinking it was romance and it didn't really feel romancy. But I respect the characters' like struggle, and it was beautiful to see what they went through. I had no connection to the characters. I mean, their story was gorgeous. They were awesome characters, but I literally could not connect to it. But I do want to give this one another go. It's Rockstar Romance, and I think I'll enjoy it. Oh, I also have it on audiobook, but we'll see. Q by BB Reed. Oh my god, I've had this on here since I got Goodreads, I think. Oh my god, what is it called? Her series, not the one Rivals Play series, but the series before that. Oh my god, for some reason I can't remember it. But Q is a character in there, and I've been begging, and I mean begging for his story. Diana's too, oh my god. I think it's gonna be a love triangle or it's gonna be reverse harem. I need it now. It's been like 5 years though, so I don't think it's coming. And then you also have Antichrist by Emma Jones. I don't normally have triggers, like I literally have no triggers, except for a bit of a trigger with religion. So Antichrist, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. It's on my TBR for sure though. Comes out the 13th of April, I think, or the 9th, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna be reading it. I love Emma Jones, period. So I'm really excited to see if I like this one or if I don't. And the last one on my TBR is My Kind of Monster by Lilith Roman, and I bought this one in paperback. I did it. I mean, the cover is gorgeous. It's just screaming winter. And where I live, the last bit of winter is kind of just leaving us, even though the sun is not here right now, which sucks because there's not very good lighting. But, you know, I'm really looking forward to this. It's been on my TBR forever, since like September of last year. So when it comes, I'll be reading. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was kind of like a fun sit down video. It's a chill Monday for me, which actually I take Mondays off from my business, Sunday, Monday, because Saturdays are really popular. So I want to sit down, chat with you guys. I know you'll be seeing this video a lot later in the week. I hope this wasn't too long. I didn't want to go too much into detail for each book, but if I read any of these this month, I'll be sure to update you guys in my reading wrap up, which will come out on the 2nd of April. What the fuck, it's April. So don't forget to subscribe so you can see that when it comes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.